have the Coosa, which is built for, flowing, moving water, rivers, really specialized for that. It works fine in ponds and small lakes, and of course, any kayak can go anywhere, but that's where it really, really excels, the Coosa. The Cuda 14, it's better for tracking, speed, those big bodies of water, whether inshore, reservoirs, offshore, the places you really need a lot of speed. If you're a big tuna owner, you probably got it because it's got that solo tandem option. It can carry a lot of weight, a lot of gear. It's a really good solo boat. And of course the live bait well is pretty cool too. But it's really good in all water types as well, but of course it's a lot. All right, what's up again everybody? This is Gregory with Jackson Kayak. I'm really pumped to take you through the changes in the 2013 Coosa, Cuda 14, and Big Tuna. So let's get started. Okay, we're gonna start with the Coosa, and we're gonna start up here at the bow where you can see we've got a new grab handle. It's a hard molded plastic grab handle, so there's no way it's gonna catch hooks. Next, we're gonna move on towards the front hatch. You're gonna notice a couple big improvements here on the hatch. First of all, we've switched the way the hatch opens, so now some people, even though the Coosa's got tons of storage already, underneath the seat, the back of the seat, there's a day hatch here. Some people still wanted to access the hatch while they're on the water. So what we did is we just spun the way it opens, so now it opens actually from here and opens like this, as opposed to the opposite way. We also, as you can see, have added larger rod stagers on the hatch. So now those rods are really gonna stay in there really well. The other ones, a little bit too small. They held sometimes, sometimes not. So now you're good to go. So basically how it works is we've put inserts in all the best places that you might want to put a GoPro or a RAM accessory, which we'll get to in a minute. And you just pop off the GoPro camera with the normal GoPro mount system, and you'll get one of these with your boat. As you can see, it spins right off, and it's got some 3M adhesive on the bottom, and we don't actually take that off and stick it, so you can change this wherever you want on the boat, and then put your GoPro whatever location you happen to be filming that day. So you'll also notice I've got a Ram 2007 rod holder right here, and this isn't something that I put on the Coosa myself. This is something that now in 2013 will come with your Coosa. It's a really sweet rod holder. It holds fly rods, it holds bait casting rods, spinning rod like I've got in here right now. And again, you can move it anywhere you want on the boat and add any Ram accessory they make. Go check out their website. They make a ton of stuff that can make your time on the water even better. Now the beauty of the Ram system is that they're fully adjustable because they work on a ball and hinge sort of system. You can see here, if I put my rod in and I want to change it at any angle, up, down, left, right, doesn't matter. I can go any way I want, all the way back around, because it isn't that ball and hinge system. In total, there are 5 different insert locations on the Coosa where you can put that GoPro camera or that Ram accessory. You have 3 in the front, 1, 2, 1 here in the middle, 3, and then 4 or 5 on the back on each side. You'll notice small plastic screws will fill the inserts that don't already have a Ram or GoPro component there. Unscrew it, take your Ram tough ball, screw it on, and this is a perfect spot right here on front to put a fish finder, for example, something like that, or GPS. You'll also notice a few changes to the aesthetics right here around the day hatch. One is the GoPro and Jackson Kayak logo. We've already talked about the GoPro partnership. That's gonna be right here. What used to be there was an oval where the Talon receivers used to go if you were a user of that accessory. We've removed all those all across the kayak. Of course you can still use them, they're great products, still use them, but now it looks a little bit better, it's a little cleaner, and you can use any accessory you want, whether it's Ram, Scotty, Yak Attack, Talon, Canon, whoever, so totally up to you. So you'll also notice that this is a little bit different looking camo than we had last year. What we've done, and this is still our forest camo, we've changed the tone of our olive a little bit and lightened up the tone of our sand slightly as well, and it just makes the boat look a little bit better, and the camo versions of all the Jackson boats are going to pop just a little bit better. This is the forest camo for 2013. We're also going to offer the Black Widow again, which is a very popular mix. We also have a new one called Earth that's really cool. It's a blue, green, and white mix. And then we have one called Lyman, which is the yellow and green mix. And as far as solids go, we have a solid orange, which is brighter solid for those that want to be a little bit more visible, and the olive again, as well as the new glow-in-the-dark that we introduced not too long ago. So check all those boats out and the new colors. You're really gonna like them. So you probably thought there wasn't a way for our seat to get any more comfortable. I know that's what you thought, but we actually have done it somehow. I don't know how. We've made it even more comfortable with the new curved seat back. So it's gonna be a little bit better on your back here. We just test it out for you. I'll tell you how it is. Oh my goodness. So it's gonna be a really good year for my back. So the new curved seat back, 2013. Get in one. And another slight change that only the top Jackson fans would even notice, but it's definitely going to help out with comfort, is we've changed the bolt and nut adjustment here on the seat to go up and down rather than side to side. So just less chance you could potentially catch on your shorts or whatever. So another slight improvement. We're doing what we can, guys, for you. All right, if all the other features haven't pushed you over the top on the 2013 Coosa, we're going to throw in a Made in the USA Nalgene bottle. Pretty sweet. And that, folks, is the 2013 Coosa. So I got to get on this pond. Not really, I got to do another video about the Cuda 14, but I wish I could be on this pond. And then I got to do big tuna. But let's get to it. To get all the rest of the information on the Coosa kayak and every one of its features, go back and check out the original walkthrough video on the Jackson Kayak website or search for it on YouTube. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the 2013 Big Tuna. You'll notice a lot of the same changes are made throughout the entire line to keep it consistent, including the front handle, again, the molded in handle that doesn't catch hooks. You'll see inserts. There's 8 total inserts throughout the entire Big Tuna, and that's going to be, of course, where you're going to put your GoPro or RAM accessories without needing to drill into the kayak. And there needs to be that many inserts, especially on a boat like the Big Tuna, which can handle so many different seating positions, different angles. You're going to need all those inserts so you don't have to drill in your boat. We also have the curved seat back, as you can see here. New curved seats go in all the Jackson boats. The Nalgene bottle. This is the awesome Lyman color you're going to love, especially those that want to be real visible in the water. We've already talked about the colors over there with the Coosa. You know, with a lot of these changes in 2013 with all the Jackson fishing boats, you'll notice we have a lot of little components that come with it. So the ram, tough ball, even the little screws that fill the inserts when you're not using the tough ball. Where'd it go? There. Oh, there it is. See, I almost lost it. And that's exactly what I'm about to share with you right now. Make sure you have a good place to put these. I like to throw mine in the front hatch or in the rear seat pocket, just somewhere where you can keep all these little knick-knack things so you don't lose them. Because the last thing you want when you're out there, of course, is to not have some of the parts that you need. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the 2013 Cuda 14, which has, again, a lot of the same things you've already seen, but we're first going to start with something that's a little bit different than any of the other boats have had so far, and that's our new rod tip protector on the Cuda 14 that's similar to what the Big Tuna had last year, in that there's a scoop out on it so that you can actually stick your paddle underneath it real easy when you're fighting those fish, so your paddle won't be laying across you, getting in the way. So let me show you how it works. Fighting a huge fish, need to get your paddle out of the way, quickly and easily, boom, right underneath there, boom. Okay, so even though we have multiple positions to put the RAM and GoPro products, you can still, I mean, if you don't like one of our locations that we've chosen, which are the most common positions for a GPS or a rod holder, fish finder, anything like that, it's okay. I mean, don't forget, you can still go old school and drill in the boat if you want to, or use an adhesive mount or a suction cup ram mount or whatever you want, and you can still put stuff wherever you want. So don't let this, of course, limit you. It's just nice if you do happen to like these positions, which most people do. And of course, the same changes again to the seat, curve back, fix the direction of the bolt and nut here, and here's our nifty Nalgene again. So you'll probably notice the 2007 RAM rod holder is on the Cuda 14 as well, but we've additionally given you 2 rocket launcher rod holders from RAM, which are great for, you know, trolling in the ocean, or if you just want to get your rod and reels up and out of the waves a good bit. So for all those saltwater anglers, that's a huge advantage. And if you're freshwater, you just want to use them to change the angle of your rod if you want to duck under some trees. Okay, a quick note on trolling with the rod tubes here. If you're using live bait, usually it's on a free spool mode, or you've got your drag loosened all the way up if you don't have that. If you're using a a plug and you need the force of the boat to actually set the hook in the fish's mouth, then you want to twist this ram rod tube actually to this angle here, so then when it goes down, right, it'll stop at that point. Otherwise, it'll go all the way down. When you get the fish on, boom, your rod's gone. So note that. Also, if your rod butt has a gimbal, notice on the bottom here, there's a notch. It'll fit it in so it holds perfectly and can't wobble. And likewise, you've got a couple of holes here on either side of the rod tube, which you could tether it to give it more support to keep it at that proper angle when that fish does bite. In 2013, just to make a note, the Cuda will not come with scupper plugs. We've added in a few more beneficial features, and you know, you really don't need them very often. Just a portion of anglers actually use them, but if you do, go pick them up online. They're not too expensive at the JacksonKayak.com store. All right, that concludes the Cuda 14. To get more information on this boat and the other ones we talked about today, visit JacksonKayak.com, watch the walkthrough videos, and next time we'll see you guys, we'll be showing off the new Superficial SUP for fishing and the Kilroy. So I'm gonna hit the water. Catch you guys later. Be right, be there.